It's a pleasure to meet you. How are you? Can we hear your name?
Yeah, my name is ושפי. As I said, I'm the little Tommy of Israel.
The little Tommy of
Yeah,
Israel?
because whatever happens here is less than what happens in Britain.
Tell me, where are we now?
We're in a place called the Veshanan. It's the neighborhood, it's the most conquered un-Jewish neighborhood in Israel today.
So it's the most conquered un-Jewish neighbourhood. So
Israel today.
Is this a neighbourhood that's affected by mass migration?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
in Israel.
The heart of the African immigration.
Okay.
Mostly.
So how do they get here?
So.
What?
They go through Sinai.
They go where?
They go through Sinai desert. They go to the border. Then they sit down, and the army took them in, because we're good people.
And
they took them in, and then they put them on buses and brought them here.
It sounds like Great Britain.
Yeah, the same thing. I mean, they didn't get hotels.
But we hear that this doesn't happen in Israel.
No, it happens in Israel, of course. So they just got here.
There's a lot of security here. There's a lot of security.
It's all for you.
Is that all for me?
Yeah, it's all for you. And as I said before, they are not against you.
No, okay.
They're a little bit against me, but not against you.
Tell us your story. Tell us your story. How did you become an activist? How did you become?
Well, my story. I came to live here in the neighborhood here about 30 years ago, and when they started coming, all the immigrants, so the African immigrants, I became an activist because I saw how my neighborhood is going to ruins. I mean, it was ruined. We lost our Jewish identity. We lost our security, we lost our sense of belonging, we lost everything. So I started, fighting. I started fighting, and of course, as everywhere in the world, Britain, Israel, everywhere, they come to the weak and poor neighborhoods, and they win it, and on the other side, all the rich and privileged are for them, right? The same thing?
This sounds so familiar, no?
It's the same.
So the working class
Tommy,
poor areas.
It's the same thing all over the world. The working class is paying the price. The privileged are against the working class. We are being called, of course, all the names that you know.
Are you one of us?
Yeah, and the police, of course, as in your case, the police became against us.
This area,
I'm the graffiti woman.
This area we're in now, is this a high crime area?
It's a what?
Does it have a high crime rate?
Yeah, of course.
Does it have the worst crime rate?
The worst.
This is the worst. So where the migrants have come in?
It's drugs, it's stabbing, it's, gangs, a lot of gangs, the youth.
What about sexual violence? What about sexual violence?
Also. I mean,
this sounds so similar to Great Britain, no? Migrants come in, and what nationality? Where are these migrants coming from?
From all over Africa, mostly from Eritrea and Sudan. But
are they Muslim?
And Christians, also Orthodox Christians. Also from Congo, Nigeria, Ghana, and also from East Europe. We got a lot of Ukrainians, people from Georgia, Ukraine. And from Philippines and Nepal, whatever. I mean,
so this is just a total migrant neighborhood.
Some of them are coming some of them are just coming as foreign workers, with permit and stay. Some of them come as tourists and stay. And some of them come from the borders.
Yeah, let's go speak to these guys. Come on. How can I speak? Hello, lads. How are you? Can I ask you some questions? Are you okay? How are you, boys? Where are you from, lads? Which country? Eritrea. How long? Do you mind if I sit down? Can I sit down? You're from Eritrea. Do you mind if I ask how long you've been here?
I don't know. Only Ivri.
Only what?
Only Ivri.
You speak English?
No.
No. You all here? You live here? How long? No one wants to talk, no? No one wants to speak? No one? Okay. You, how long have you been here? Are you here legally, lads, or illegally? Legal? No? Hebrew. I just want to ask them, are they illegally here?
אתם פה חוקי או לא חוקי? לא חוקי, no, illegal.
Illegal, okay. How long have they been here?
A כמה זמן אתם פה?
15-16 שנים.
15, 16 years.
15, 16 years illegally. Okay. Okay. There's a lot. What about because there's a lot of accusations that there's a lot of criminality in this area.
הם אומרים שיש הרבה פשע באזור. זה נכון? שיש מלא פשע פה?
איזה פשע?
אין פשע? No.
Do they class themselves as Jewish, as Israeli?
אתם ישראלים?
או Eritrean?
נחשבים לעצמכם ישראלים או...
אנחנו לא ישראלים. עדיין לא קפלנו את זה, לא כולם.
אז מה אתה קורא לעצמך? אתה לא. Not Israeli. They don't have... Yeah.
Not Israeli.
No, they don't
Okay,
have-
so everyone's
nothing.
illegal.
They have
Okay.
nothing. They have a
Okay.
visa to stay here, that's it.
Okay, thank you, guys. Do you see a difference with the way you've been treated? So I guess you're a right-wing activist.
I became. I wasn't.
You've become.
I wasn't.
No,
I
you
wasn't.
wasn't.
I wasn't.
You was on the left.
I was on the left. Well,
Okay, you was on the left. You saw the problems and.
and they didn't help. I mean, they were against us, and slowly, I left the left. I am considered,
Now you're considered
a deep right-wing person.
Do you see a difference in the way you've been treated? Because the left continually graffiti, the left continually do
course.
political activism. They could disruptive activism. Do they get?
Of course, I mean, they were arresting me for nothing.
Do they get put
They
in
were
prison?
arresting me for putting my leg on the road.
You are the female Tommy Robinson.
While the left wings can make fires in the middle of the road. Yeah.
One of the paradox is that all of this business are the Eritrean business and the Sudanese business.
Okay.
They can earn whatever they want.
Cash.
But if a legal immigrants that come here to work with license, he has a limit. How can he?
So legal migrants have a limit. They come here. They set up these businesses for cash.
They can be rich with no problem. And they get free education, they get everything free from the city, as I said before, more than an Israeli child. They get extra school activities.
Extra privilege than what the Jewish children, the Jewish Israeli children get. The migrants are getting. It's exactly the same.
Color, so they have to give them more.
Because they're what? Because they're what?
In the right color. So
What do you mean the right colour?
Because they're black. So
they're black.
people are racist. They think if he's black, he's poor.
Excuse me, sir. How are you? How are you, bro? You speak English? No? No English at all? Okay. Avi, can he translate? Can he translate, brother?
He doesn't want.
He doesn't want to speak. Okay, no problem. No problem, boys. And I ask you, there's a police vehicle behind us that's following us.
Yeah.
Why would they be following us walking through here?
Maybe because they're afraid that somebody will. Because first of all, they were afraid for me.
So do you live under threat?
They know me.
You live under threat.
Of course. And if I go with somebody, is also under threat. I don't think that they won't recognize you.
No.
But they recognize me.
Immigrants here.
And they're having 5 kids.
Like 4 or 5 kids, you see a woman with a child in her belly, and then she go with 2 or 3 more child, and the city. She builds more and more school every year, and they don't put up the demand. You have like 6 or 7 schools and 10 and 20 kindergartens and new ones, and Israeli boy or child doesn't get what immigration child get. He get an extra education after the school, and with all of that, there are more crime than the Israeli children. We have gangs of little children. That this is the big problem now, that they imitate the black in the US with the rap and everything, and they close, and they put fire on car, they beat up children, Israeli children, they do all this like gang style in the neighborhood. And this is the main problem that we predict 10 years ago. We know that the children will be the biggest problem in this area.
I understand. So your frustrations are that these migrants come here illegally. They get handouts. They get more than what Jewish children get, and they can earn money because they're doing cash in hand businesses like this with no one dealing with them. And then that brings a different culture from their children. It brings violence and it brings crime. And it makes you feel like an outsider in your own community.
We feel like outsiders. We feel like that. Completely. For example,
97% of the children in this neighborhood are Eritrean and Sudanese. 97%.
97% of the children in this area are Eritrean and Sudanese,
Even
and
the Eritrean,
and not Jewish.
97. No,
Not Jewish.
no, only Ethiopians.
Only
97%, and even in this neighborhood, Eritreans don't raise the children. In other neighborhoods, because this is the hardest neighborhood, the most difficult neighborhood and most crime rate.
Okay.
So you have other neighborhoods with 70, with 80% children that are Eritrean, not Israeli children.
So tell me, in 10 years or 15 years' time, how big do these areas of non-Jewish, Sudanese, Eritreans, which we just spoke to them, they didn't class themselves as Israeli.
What Jewish is not this neighborhood is not Jewish.
So what happens in 15 years if this carries on?
It will be with the numbers they produce. It will be in a big problem. Maybe like the Palestinians, they will ask a country of their own. You can tell.
So there's a lot of Jew hatred in the UK that say that the Jews are the ones bringing the migrants into the UK to destroy the areas. But here I am standing in Israel, listening to Jews.
The Jews are bringing them here also.
So
it's this kind of
I
Jews.
think the big difference is
So who's bringing them here?
The left.
The left.
The
So
left.
we just say it's
The
a
courts-
left,
the
left-wing
courts-
problem, not a
come
Jewish
on,
problem.
The courts are for
Justice
them.
system. This
The
is the big
justice
problem.
system is for them. The judges are for them. I mean,
I find it incredible.
the police bring an Eritrean guy with knives, okay, to the judge. And he tells the judge, oh, it's for self-protection. And the judge releases him, okay?
So we're hearing...
But if they bring me on graffiti, they won't release me.
So we're hearing stories of two-tier policing. It sounds mirrored to the UK. The Jewish community in this area feel the same as we feel in many of our towns and cities, where an imported culture of violence has taken over the towns and cities. But the crazy thing I find is we're standing in Israel listening to Jewish people tell us this, when there's an element, there's a little column in the UK or around the world who continually just blame the Jews for this. Yeah, here we are in Israel where the Jewish...
But you know
That's it. But yet here we are hearing exactly the same stories that are mirrored across most Western European nations. Yeah.
One Jew.
Yeah.
Soros.
George Soros.
This is he's an anti-Semite Jew.
Always
So
has been.
it's his problem, not us. You can have him by all means. He's not a Jew as far as all of us.
This is for free Shefy. So there was a free Shefy campaign. So we're mirrored.
Whenever the percentage of Muslims in an area is above 30%, 40%, they start to look at the place as their Dar al-Islam, means the house of
The
Islam.
house of Islam, the house of war. House of God, house of war.
And they look at all the others as invaders because they own the place. And for them, it becomes the homeland.
So let me just again. I'm just going to bring this back to Britain again. For why this is relevant. You have migration. Yeah, you have open border migration from the Sudanese and the Eritreans. 97% of the children in this community are not Jewish, and that is worrying this community. It's exactly the same as us back home, but we're in the state of Israel. It surprised me to find this and find local Jewish activists. The mini Tommy Robinson, who's been arrested, imprisoned, who was on the left until she started seeing these problems in her own community, started speaking out and then faced an attack by and the government have tried to deal with this, but it's gone to the Supreme Court. And again, the corrupt judiciary seemed to prevent the government from kicking a lot of these people out. It's exactly the same, whether it be Britain, Israel, America. Well, not America now under Trump. Trump's solving it, yeah? But I saw the leader of El Salvador saying, unless you sort out the court and the judiciary system, then the corrupt judiciary will prevent you from ever dealing with this. I think that's what Israel's faced already.
Has a code, has a camera, has a gate of iron.
Okay, so he's saying that every new building has to have maximum security because of the criminality rate here.
Of course.
Hello, can I speak to you? You speak English? Oh, you're busy. Hello, lads. You speak English? No one? You do? Yes, how are you, bruv?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm all right, man. My name's Tommy.
Tommy, my name is David.
Your name's David?
Yes.
Where are you from, David?
I'm from Sudan.
You're from Sudan?
Yes.
Do you mind if how long have you been here, Dave?
17 years.
You've been here 17 years as well?
Yeah.
Illegally?
Yo, I'm a genocide, all right?
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Do you understand? Because I'm just walking this neighbourhood, and I've come from Britain, where we have lots of migration problems, and where British people feel alienated and they feel like their culture's changing because of the level of migration. I'm surprised to come to Israel and see see a level of immigration here from Sudan and Eritrea.
Yeah, from everywhere.
From everywhere. Do you understand what you...
Asia to Africa to Middle East to Europe, all those here.
My father was a Holocaust survivor.
Okay.
When I asked my father why he came to Israel and not to Australia or America or Canada like his cousins, he told me, I want to raise my children in a country where nobody will call them dirty Jews in the streets. I don't want to tell you how many times they call me dirty Jew in the streets.
So you're saying...
In my country, in the homeland of the Jews, there are immigrants, illegal immigrants, that their children are running after me in the streets, throwing stones and calling me by names.
She was the reason I joined this struggle. I saw a video of her, a woman in the age of my grandmother. She was getting beat by a Sudanese woman, young Sudanese woman with a board.
Okay.
This old lady, nice lady.
Do you have that video?
Yes, Sheffi will give you this video. I saw this and I couldn't be silenced anymore, and joined Sheffi.
Okay, so there was footage online which surprised a lot of people because it showed Eritreans or Sudanese and they were rioting violently in the streets against each other in the state of Israel. So it was just like we see many imported divisions from other cultures and communities. I saw the same in Israel where they were rioting in the streets, full-on riots. How long have you been in Israel?
Wait, man. Slowly.
Sorry. How long have you been in Israel?
In Israel, this is problem for me, not for you. Wait, this question.
Yeah.
But now all people in Israel, you listen?
Yeah.
I don't know problem for you. For me, this you. Okay?
Okay.
I am Muslim. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
It's no problem.
So,
in Israel, all people in the year, you Muslim, Christian, Yehudi, this no problem. This problem for you in Allah. You listen? No problem for you, for me.
So what's it like for you in Israel?
What's like to me, yeah, those are so respectful.
The Israelis are so respectful?
Yeah.
So have you felt welcomed in Israel?
I'm welcome for 17 years,
Okay.
I do my duty, my job, my entire life being here. I saw respect.
Yeah. How have you found Israel?
Good country.
Good country?
Yeah.
Have you faced any discrimination?
No, I didn't find any discrimination. No.
Okay.
Everything's okay. Yeah.
Everything's okay. Because in England we hear that black people would be treated bad in Israel.
I don't think so.
Don't think so? So see, it's the things we hear, yeah? It's good to go on the ground and speak to migrants who have come here from Sudan now, Eritrea, and now Nigeria. So you'd expect to find illegal migrants, or in these sort of communities, you'd expect to find them and they'd say, oh, it's been terrible. Because if you went to migrants in the UK and you asked them, if you went to Pakistanis who are third generation in the UK and you asked them, they'd say, oh, Britain's a discrimination, it's racist, it's this. You don't hear a word of that. I haven't heard a word of that. I'm speaking to migrants who have been here illegally for 16 years saying, love it, great, welcoming. But they probably do feel welcoming if they're getting privileges and they're getting more benefits than some of the Jews, according to the local Jewish community. So, interesting. And it's always good to get on the ground and speak to people on the ground to understand how they feel. I wonder if we can even find and we hear a lot about, well, Israel's a racist state, it's an apartheid state. That's what we hear. But they don't seem to think so, do they? Do you think we'll find anyone that actually says that? Because last time I was here in 2016, I spoke to every Arab Muslim I could find in the state of Israel, because there's 2 million of them, and they all loved it. They all loved it. So yeah, it's good to get on the ground and understand, and maybe it would be good if some of those anti-Israel activists, or the people who speak out so much about apartheid and about all these problems, actually come to Israel and spoke to people on the ground, see how they feel.
The thing is, if we don't understand, all of us, all the Western democracies, that it's exactly the same thing attacking us, we'll never get a solution. So it's very good that you're here, darling, and we love you very much.
That's all right. I'm grateful to be here. Thank you.